This is News 4 San Antonio Today, the only local news station with nonstop news.
Feels like the holidays. Good morning. Nonstop news starts right now. We are the only TV station in town commercial free until the top of the hour.
We have you covered this morning. You just heard from Jeannette, and she'll give us a deeper look at weather again in just a few minutes.
35. Today will be one of the busiest travel days. Folks going to family and all of that good stuff. 35 has already been an issue this morning. Is it cleared?
No, it has not cleared, and I'm going to get to that in just a moment because we're still seeing a delay over there. First, I want to give you an update on this accident on the west side. So this is Highway 151 and Loop 410, a live picture for you in that little sedan that's sitting there on the road underneath the highway. That's what we're looking at. Photojournalist David Mendoza did have a chance to drive by that a little bit earlier. He is live from Road Cam with more.
Hey, good morning. So yes, I did check it out. It was a minor accident. It's directly under 410 and 151, the interchange frontage road area where it dips down. One wrecked out vehicle, drivers out of the car, seemed very, very minor. Shouldn't be around too much longer. They just got to tow that vehicle off the scene. Right now I'm on 410 eastbound and Calabria. Traffic's looking smooth. Joy, I'll let you take it away. About 35. Back to you.
All right, David, you know that's where we're headed next because I-35 is seeing some delays. We've seen some of the construction wrapping up on the northeast side, especially the stretches that were partially closed near 410. However, a little bit farther to the northeast, I-35 southbound between Schertz Parkway and FM 1518, we're still seeing down to just one lane, and that's causing about a 20-minute delay. Downtown I-35 northbound at Brooklyn Avenue, also partially closed. That is starting to pick up as well. The big travel rush along the I-35 corridor expected to start in our area this afternoon at 3. So we haven't even hit that big rush just yet, and already we're seeing those delays. That's the latest for now.
All right, guys, thank you. This year's holiday travel, Thanksgiving travel period is expected to be one of the busiest we've seen, that according to the FAA.
What does that mean for the San Antonio airport? Well, that's where we find News 4 San Antonio's Tawny Davis. She's joining us live from the airport. What are you seeing out there, Tawny?
You know, they say they were expecting huge crowds, or that they have seen large crowds over this 10-day period. But as you can see right behind me, it is really not that busy. We've seen wait times here less than 5 minutes. So if you do have a flight right now, now's the best time to show up because you'll just walk onto your flight. But they are expecting to see even more passengers over the next few days. So they have seen slightly less than in previous years due to the government just reopening following the longest shutdown, but are encouraging travelers that everything is running smoothly. If you are concerned about whether or not the TSA agents are ready, the airport says that their team has been phenomenal throughout this time, as average wait times have been less than 10 minutes. If you do want to get through security, make sure you have your real ID and or other forms of identification to ensure a smooth process, as it will be necessary and required in order to travel. There are a few other steps the airport is taking to make sure you can get to the airport and on your flight in a timely fashion.
Whether it's on the curbs, whether it's on pickups and drop-offs, whether it's in the parking facilities, or whether it's inside the terminal, providing all the possible service levels we can provide to make your travels as easy as possible.
With them being halfway through the busiest season, this will continue to work hard and make sure things continue to run smoothly. So the busiest travel days are expected to be today, as well as tomorrow on that Thanksgiving holiday, as well as Sunday when everyone's returning home after that. So keep that in mind if you are traveling on any of these days, and just make sure you're checking on the app for anything that can happen as you come out here. Reporting live, I'm Tawny Davis. Back to you.
Looks pretty good for the day before Thanksgiving. Thank you, Tawny. New this morning, a fire, unfortunately, has destroyed a home on the south side. This was about 10 o'clock last night on Bonita Street near Mission Road. Now, good news here. We're told it's been vacant for years. The homeless have been using it for shelter. Firefighters say some power lines were down into the area as well there on the side of the house. The cause, though, still under investigation.
Crime Stoppers is offering a reward for any information leading to the murderer of 16-year-old Nevaeh Martinez. She was killed back on May 10th, 2022. Her body was found inside a stolen black Kia Optima with gunshot wounds. This was in the 5400 block of Hayden Drive. If you have any information, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 210-224-STOP. Kirk County is making some changes to its burn ban. It's saying residents in precincts 1, 2, and 3 and not affected by the July 4th floods may start to burn. The county says that includes anyone outside of the high water marks of the Guadalupe. Property owners though, still have to contact the fire department and sheriff's office to give advanced notification. Anyone in Precinct 4, which is the central and western areas of the county, are still banned from burning.
All right, less than 15 minutes now before 7 a.m. This might be one of the weirder stories of the morning. Certainly a sentence I never expected to say. Rush Hour 4 is in the works because President Trump pushed for the movie. And 15 top-selling drugs will get lower prices under Medicare.
Jane King is live at the New York Stock Exchange with those stories and more. Good morning, Jane.
Hi, Jane.
Hi, David and Risa. Good morning. Yes, U.S. government negotiated lower prices in the federal Medicare program for 15 top-selling medicines, including Ozempic. Now, the new prices will take effect in 2027, and they shave off 38 to 85% off the list prices for drugs that treat asthma, cancer, and diabetes. And the reductions are also estimated to save Medicare about $12 billion. Well, France, one of the world's top winemakers, will spend $150 million to help farmers uproot vines in a sector that's been hit by climate change and weak global demand and tariffs. Global wine consumption has been dwindling as changing drinking patterns and economic conditions and tariffs hurt producers around the world. France, in fact, cut its estimate for this year's wine output to below 2024's historically low level. And Martha Stewart is the new face of American Eagle's denim. The 84-year-old joined the brand for its Give Great Jeans holiday campaign, which features her modeling various denim looks and offering witty commentary like settling for nothing less than a perfect fit. Stewart follows the hugely successful company's jeans campaign that featured Sydney Sweeney over the summer. And Paramount and Warner Brothers Discovery bringing back the long-stalled sequel, Rush Hour 4, after a push by President Trump. Now, director Brett Ratner was accused of sexual misconduct during the Me Too movement, so Hollywood hasn't been working with him too much lately, but Trump loves this cop buddy comedy and wanted it to come back. Now, Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker will star, but no release date set yet. Okay, everything we were so worried about last week is totally reversed. The Dow up yesterday more than 600 points, and today we are looking higher. Now, we have a full trading day today, and the markets will be closed tomorrow for Thanksgiving. Live from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
Jane, once and for all, will you settle the debate that we're having here behind the scenes? Warm pie or cold pie? If you had to choose.
So if it's apple, it's got to be warm. If it's pumpkin, it's got to be room temperature, not cold, but room temperature.
Not cold.
What
He
do you
likes
think?
a cold
Pie.
Jane, you've let me down.
No,
Jane,
I don't like it cold.
No one likes a cold pie, Jane. No one does.
Jane, you were my ride or die until today. The great Jane King.
Oh, no.
Jane, we love talking to you every morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the time
Happy
with your
Thanksgiving
family.
to you too.
And I assume you're off tomorrow?
Off tomorrow. I'll see you Friday, though.
Okay.
If you're in.
Have a great day. Thanks.
Okay. Bye.
I told you. She likes cold, like hot pie. No one likes cold
I
pie.
think she threw you guys a bone.
A Campbell's soup executive is on leave this morning after allegations of him mocking the company's customers. Martin Bali, Campbell's vice president of information technology, was named in a lawsuit filed by a former employee last week. The lawsuit claims Bali called their products highly processed food for poor people. The former employee says he was fired for informing a manager about the alleged comments. In a statement, the company says such language does not reflect our values and the culture of our company. They go on to say we are proud of the food we make, the people who make it, and the high quality ingredients we use to provide consumers with good food at a good value.
All right, 6:50 now on this Wednesday. So this sounds like a very odd question, but could a raccoon be your family pet? New research suggests that raccoons living in cities are becoming domesticated. There's a chance they eventually become part of the norm when it comes to having a pet. Scientists have previously discovered that when animals become domesticated, some of their features evolve, including developing shorter noses, smaller teeth, curly tails. Researchers examined hundreds of photos of raccoons and found that urban raccoon snouts are about 4% shorter than raccoons out in the wild.
Now your certified most accurate 4-zone weather with meteorologist Jeannette.
I'm saying no thank you. No thank you, but I know someone who would love a pet raccoon. Joy. Joy's all about the wildlife. Hey, cooler days ahead. It is quite chilly out there this morning. You're going to need that jacket. And guess what? The jacket, that'll come in handy all day because this afternoon, temperatures just in the 60s. There's a strong cold front that arrives late Saturday, and that's going to bring in a colder air mass. It is going to get colder Sunday through next week. Talking about that next weather maker again, it's a cold front arrives between 11 p.m. Saturday and 3 a.m. Sunday. Not only does it get cold, but it's going to get windy, gusts 25 to 35 plus miles an hour. Could have a wind advisory for Sunday. Want to secure holiday decorations on Saturday before going to bed. Highs, well, they're going to be just in the low to mid 50s behind the front, with low temperatures come Monday morning in the mid 30s to near 40. Temperatures right now mostly 50s, but a couple spots to the north in the 40s. We're seeing 60s down towards Eagle Pass, Carrizo Springs, and Cotulla. Gusty winds out of the north behind last night's front, 21 miles an hour now at the airport, 25 in Honda, New Braunfels, and down towards Cotulla. We'll have gusty winds here at least for the next couple of hours, between 20 to almost 30 miles an hour. There goes the precipitation associated with the front that has cleared our area, but it's quite stormy down across South Texas. That'll clear out deep South Texas by mid-morning. Across the north, we're seeing snow from Idaho to Montana, overspreading portions of northern Wyoming. There's also snow moving away from Minnesota into Wisconsin and the UP of Michigan. This is mostly light rain from lower Michigan towards the northeast and some light showers along the southeast coast. Closer to home, you can see by midday, most of the rain clears South Texas. Still some lingering cloud cover in the wake of the rain. Also some clouds along the Rio Grande, but the rest of the area looking at clear skies. For tomorrow, clouds will be increasing late in the day. It'll be cloudy on Friday. We'll see some sprinkles or mist late Friday. Still the chance for some light showers on Saturday late with the next front. And rain chances do stick around Monday through next Wednesday, but we're talking 20-30%. It's mostly that very light precipitation. Dry all across the zones today, near 70 in the western zone, mid-60s in the hill country and the eastern zone. 45 tomorrow morning, 66 in the afternoon, mostly sunny early, more clouds late. Cloudy and damp on Friday. We're up to 75 on Saturday before temperatures drop into the 50s. Beginning on Sunday, 39 here Monday morning, 35 next Tuesday morning. We'll likely see 30s in the western zone by next Tuesday morning. Here's the extended forecast for the other zones. That's the hill country, one more, the extended for the eastern zone. Pretty nice today, but yes, some colder weather coming our way.
Still haven't been able to shake those construction closures on the northeast side. That's the southbound lanes of I-35 between Schertz Parkway and FM 1518. About a 20-minute delay behind that. We also have the closures downtown northbound lanes here. That's at Brooklyn Avenue. 2 lanes still open, but enough to slow us down. I-35, that corridor is going to see a lot of traffic today as everyone kicks off their Thanksgiving road trip. The biggest rush in our area expected to start at 3 p.m. and along the I-10 corridor expected to start even earlier. That big rush hitting around 11 a.m. and then continuing all the way into the evening, 7 p.m. Tomorrow, the next day, a lot lighter, and then we'll pick back up again during the weekend. Let's check in one more time with photojournalist David Mendoza. He's live in Road Cam. Hi, David.
Hey, good morning. I'm at 10 East approaching the Y in the downtown area to check out the delays on 35 North because of construction. For the most part, though, it's been a very smooth morning for me. I'll leave you with that. Safe and have a great day. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. That's the latest.
In the Allen at the live desk, fire officials in Hong Kong just giving an update on that deadly, massive blaze at a high-rise residential building. The death toll now reaching 13 and others are sadly still trapped inside. One of those 13 deaths include a firefighter who was working to put out that blaze. So these are brand new pictures, and we'll show you some video too showing bright flames and that smoke pouring out of windows as the night fell there in Hong Kong. Firefighters deploying 128 fire trucks and 57 ambulances to the scene. Reports say that it was a housing complex, apartment complex, 8 blocks long with almost 2,000 apartments. Nearly 5,000 people lived there, and about 700 people have been evacuated to temporary shelters. That's the latest from the live desk.
Emma, thank you. One of Netflix's most popular and original shows is finally coming to an end. Season 5 of the hit series Stranger Things is releasing later tonight.
Really starting to lose it. Being stuck in here, no end in sight. We find Vecna, we end this once and for all.
The show's
together.
5 seasons have captivated viewers for over a decade. The final season will be released to give fans something to enjoy for the holidays. Volume 1 releases tonight at 7 p.m., just in time for Thanksgiving. Volume 2 debuts Christmas Day and the series finale on New Year's Eve.
So my daughter, this is Christmas for her. She is so fired up. She told me and my wife last night, I'm going to stay up all night and watch this stuff. And I said, oh, I knew she was into it. I go, you're that into it? And she says, Dad, we've watched them all grow up. And I'm like, you haven't even grown up. What are you talking about? But yeah, she's a huge fan.
Well, a lot of people, because they have an amusement park or something
Big
for
into
Stranger
it.
Things.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.